Alright, here we are playing Big Blue. We just played this opponent, Hermione Granger. They're on a prison deck, running like Eldrazi Displacers and a couple different Thalias and Revokers and Null Rods and Thorns and stuff. So we kind of know what we're up against. I think I can keep this hand based off Ancestral Recall and the Force of Wills, and the fact that I don't think they're going to be able to counter my Ancestral. So they go down to 6. And they have to think about their 6. And then put a card on bottom. So that seems good to me. Good for me. So we're just going to run an island. And then wait to cast Ancestral. That was a perfect draw. So it kind of changes our plans. Now we'll library first. Yeah, so Cavern's making these Force of Wills look pretty bad. So can't be countered. Can't do anything about that. So let's draw a card. Alright, so this is actually looking pretty good. We can actually Paradoxical maybe next turn. Alright, so there's Wasteland. So bummer, maybe I should have used that before I cast the Ruby. I wasn't really thinking there. So there's Mana Crypt. I think we'll just cast Grafdigger's Cage, just give us another target for Paradoxical. Then I'll leave up Ancestral Recall. I guess I could actually recall this turn. But I could also leave up Force of Will mana in case they try to cast something that's not a human. And so I can just wait until they do it. At their end step. Yeah, so I think we Force of Will this. And get rid of this Mana Drain, because we don't have another island. We'll probably draw one. But, I think we've got enough mana. And I kind of want to keep this other Force of Will. So there's a misstep. We're going to be able to pitch that to Force of Will. Alright, so we've got 5 mana. We could go Paradoxical Outcome this turn. I like that, and then we'll just run all these out again. Assuming we're able to draw a land. Which we do. Okay, so we found a transmute artifact. That'll find us half of our combo if we're able to find the other half with like Ancestral. So things are getting kind of expensive, but we actually have a lot of mana now. They don't have a whole lot of pressure. So I think we want an Ancestral here. See if we can't find half of our combo. We did find Island, Soul Ring. We got mana up for Force of Will. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana now. I could run out this Master Transmuter and not leave a Force of Will. I think his Sprites would leave a Force of Will. Kind of a bummer we haven't hit either piece of the combo yet. But I mean, we still have a lot of live draws. We've got, you know, Tinker, we've got Tez, we've got the 2 combo pieces. A couple of lucky flips. Go ahead and cast this Divining Top. And spin it. So there's Tolarian Academy. So I kind of wish I would have run out the Academy runes now. Because that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we could have transmuted into a Blightsteel this turn. So that was a mistake. I shouldn't have run that out if I wasn't going to do anything with it. So I guess we'll just run out like Master Transmuter. And at least we'll have a blocker. And then hopefully we can live a turn. So this Concealment Priest, we're going to Force of Will that. Rid of Misstep. Oh, can't be countered. Duh. So now we basically just need to draw into one half the combo and then transmute into the other. I think we've already looked here. Yeah, we've got Tolarian Academy. Coming up. Won the flip. So let's see what that bottom card is. Nope, see the Synod. So we're going to rely on the next turn. And then hopefully we don't die to our Mana Crypt. So let's see if we won. We did. The flip. And there's Tinker. So we'll see if they concede here. But they, I mean, because I don't know if we even answered a Containment Priest. Oh, but we can actually just hard cast Blightsteel, so no, that's actually great. And we're gonna get rid of this Mana Crypt. So there's Voltaic Key. We'll get rid of Grafdigger's Cage. Find Time Vault.
Right now at the Home Depot, save 20% with bulk pricing on Owens Corning Oak Ridge shingles and 30% with bulk pricing on insulation. That'll bring that roofing project down within reach.
There we go.
And that insulation project, you'll be covered. If you're ready to start, now you know where. Get bulk pricing on shingles and insulation, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. See store for details and minimum purchase quantities. Selection varies by store.
Alright, so we'll just have to keep going until we find Tez seems pretty good. Yeah, so there's a win con. Okay, so actually, I mean, Engineer Explosive seems kind of good. It can wipe their board. But I think we want Echoing Truth, Chain of Vapor. Definitely Dismembers. Maybe not Chain of Vapor. Don't need Mind Break Trap. Don't need Flusterstorm. Don't need Mental Missteps. We can bring in Engineer Explosives. Maybe a couple Steel Sabotage. Maybe the Steel Sabotage is better than Engineered Explosives. Take out Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, probably just the Steel Sabotage. Alright, so that was awesome way to win. So we've got Mystical Tutor. Which we can use to find another Transmute artifact. So I'm going to keep this. We do kind of have an emergency Force of Will. So they might be trying to, yeah, so they're going to go Smasher. So we're going to exile that and Mana Drain. And hopefully that was what they were like just kind of banking their start on. So we got mana drain, mana up, drew into a mana drain. So that was actually an awesome draw. Strip mine seems pretty good. We could have mystical tutored there, but I think with them stripmen on our island, I mean, we could go Tinker into Blightsteel. They might be holding up Containment Priest. So I'm just going to kind of hold up this mana drain. Perfect. So there's Stony Silence. So if I had that island, I could Mystical Tutor at my upkeep for a blue or Tinker, and I could have gone Tinker into Blightsteel this turn. But I could spend the turn. So I think next turn we Tinker. I could just hold up outcome mana this turn. I mean, I could just you know, draw next card this turn. Yeah, so that's actually kind of dumb. Thalia seems fine. Especially because we can just dismember it. So do we want to go for Tinker? I don't think so. Because we're going to do that next turn. And then we can just dismember this Thalia if we need to. Or if they play Reality Smasher, we can dismember and get rid of the Transmute artifact. So I really want to see this Plains get tapped down. So they made a show of tapping the Plains, then untapping like they're holding up Containment Priest. I kind of wish I had another land so that I could dismember the Containment Priest if I needed to. I mean, I could be patient. And just see like one more draw. Nope. Yeah, so we'll see if they tap down that Plains. Oh, perfect. So we were super rewarded here. So if I'd gone for Tinker, they would have flashed in Containment Priest and I would have lost. But by waiting, I'm able to dismember the Containment Priest and then go for Tinker this turn. It is going to come into play tapped. But we've got a couple turns, depending on what they play. So there's a Displacer. So that's another bad one for us. So I could dismember that. I mean, do I just go for a recall here? Because I have to answer to the Displacer. Because I was going to come back and play tapped. And now their clock. So this is kind of where I wish I had like a ensnaring bridge. Is there anything I can tinker into? I don't think so. I think we just have to go Ancestral and just hope we hit really well. No, I think we just lost this one, so we'll go to the next game. Yeah, bummer. If they wouldn't have that Displacer, we wouldn't be able to go into Blightsteel. But with Displacer, they're just going to be able to, you know, always keep it tapped down. And they had us on a pretty good clock. So no blue mana, but we can go Transmuter into Blightsteel. You know what? I think I'm just going to do that. Make him have Containment Priest. And we have a ton of blue sources. We have Force of Will. I'm just going to keep this and jam a turn 1 Master Transmuter. So I tried to misstep us. Alright, now I mean all we need to do is draw a blue source. No rod, huh? So that's pretty good. We do have some answers for that. There's Containment Priest. Yeah, so this deck is just kind of like a big FU to what I'm trying to do. So they must have another creature, because, or I mean, I guess that they technically are winning this race, but. So now we got mana drain up. So now we need to find an answer to both Null Rod and Containment Priest. Yep, there's Thalia. So I don't need to run out of Mana Crypt. So there's the Splicer. That seems pretty good with Containment Priest. And I'm not even really sure how we could win from here. I think we've just straight lost. Yeah, I mean, I could dismember the Containment Priest. Then we're taking 5 a turn. We got 2 turns. Even if I drew a Tinker, I can't Tinker for Blightsteel because it's in my hand. Nope, so those are good games. Yeah, so I'm just playing a prison. I mean, these types of decks just kind of, you know, have tons of game against all the things that I'm trying to do with Big Blue. So, oh well.